Hey, hey, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, guys, welcome back. Happy Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. Happy January 15th, Martin Luther King birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Hey, guys, so I am back with another cooking vlog. Live stream cooking vlog, guys. Comment down below. Today we're going to be cooking some fried chicken with a couple of little hacks to go with it, guys. And when I say hacks, just a little couple of things to help you along the way when you're frying chicken that you may not know that I actually learned along the way. For one, a little hack to find out if your oil or your cooking oil is hot enough. I learned this in the cooking class, so I'm going to show you guys how I, you know, do my little cooking thing or whatever, or should I say how I make my fried chicken, guys. So if you happen to come across this video, guys, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and please, I value, please comment down below, guys. Sean, you think you can hold this up for me where, because I want the charger to still let it charge, but
Tell me how this looks. A little closer.
yeah, a little closer, and try not to, because like it doesn't have the best, yeah. Yep, that's good. Right there is perfect. Bend it down a little bit towards me. And you can even probably, hey guys.
Sorry, sweetie.
Yeah, try not to move it because we got, and then it might not be able. Hey guys, hey. See? Guys, comment down below if you can hear my voice on this vlog, guys, because I'm using an Android. It ain't the best phone. So comment down below or put the like in the video or thumbs up if you can hear this video, because I would like to show y'all a little something today about, we're doing a little cooking video. You know what you could do? Go check for me, or you go on your phone, check and see. So guys, today, I don't know if you happen to look at the title, but this is cook some fried chicken and macaroni and cheese with me. Today we're going to be using boxed macaroni and cheese, and I'm just going to add a little flair to it, which will be some Mexican blend cheese. Probably put some seasoned parsley flakes, the little parsley flakes in a seasoning bottle. And we're going to be using some fried chicken. I'm probably going to also add some pork chops to go with this, because this only came with like 6 pieces, which today it's not a lot of us, so that
There's
might
some
be
hater
enough.
in the comment.
What?
Just a regular hater in the comment.
Hey,
coming
guys.
through with their haterade.
I love that.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe with all that haterade.
Yeah, make sure to
give us a big thumbs up with all that haterade.
I love that. Tell them that they're not going to get the rice over here. But happy Wednesday!
Happy Hump Day to you.
Happy Hump Day, guys. Happy Wednesday.
Anyways, enjoy making some mac and cheese. And,
exactly. Turn the camera back this way.
Mac and cheese and fried chicken with us. Thank you.
Exactly. Thank you. Because along the way, the little extras don't hurt. So I appreciate it. But I'm glad you think it does. I'm glad that you guys are having an amazing day. So let's do this live stream video the right way. Okay? So right now, I got some water boiling on the stove for my boxed macaroni and cheese, guys. Let me show you a little hack for when you're boiling pasta. Always add a little bit of salt in there so it doesn't stick. Comment down below if you know that hack. That's one little secret I'm going to share with y'all. So I'm going to add a little bit of salt in there, and I'm also going to add a little vegetable oil so that my pasta doesn't be stuck together. Hashtag kitchen hacks, and you only need a little bit. I'm going to use this pan to fry some chicken. Happy Wednesday, by the way. And please don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Good and bad, I welcome it and I love it. So keep it coming, please. I'll read the comments afterwards. Right now, we're going to get down to some work and busy. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be using vegetable oil today to fry this chicken. I'm gonna be showing you guys a little bit of hacks because a lot of people fry chicken, but they're unaware when the oil is hot enough for their fried chicken. I got a little secret to show you for that. So I'm gonna be deep frying some fried chicken. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my oil. We're gonna add the oil. Look at that. Now, because this pan is not that deep, I'm not gonna fill the pan up with oil, but I'm gonna fill it enough to fry my chicken deep fried. I don't want my oil to run over once it gets hot. I'm also gonna turn my pot handle this way just for safety reasons in case there's any kids running in the kitchen. We don't want to knock the oil on the floor. Another kitchen hack. So I'm going to turn my oil on we'll leave it at a medium, about right there. A medium to a little bit high heat, but not too high, not too low. Now, the reason why I say that, because you don't want to have your fried chicken being boiled. You want to have fried chicken. And when I'm frying chicken, I like to hear a little snap, crackle, and pop.
Coaching.
Hey, God Inspires Life Coaching.
Hey, all the viewers in the chat.
Hey, guys. Hey, God Inspires. Thanks for coming through. We had a nice little visit today at your house. That's my daughter at God Inspires Life Coaching, by the way. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead.
Hey, Brooke. Hey, Buzz.
Hey, guys. Is I'm going to leave my cooking oil on a medium to almost high heat and let the oil heat up. Now, I'm going to get I already have in a bowl some flour. I'm also going to show y'all another little hack, for the folk out here that may not know. I bet you didn't know that taco seasoning is a good seasoning for fried chicken. I bet you didn't know that, did you? Now you know.
Hey.
Let's get it. Let's get it. You didn't know this was a good seasoning for fried chicken. I bet you didn't know. So we're going to add 1 pack of some taco seasoning to my flour. That's just a little hack between us. Don't tell nobody. Then we're going to get out. Let's see what else we got in here. Seasonings. Got a little onion, garlic.
It's her taco seasoning added to her flour.
Yes, I did. Thank you. And let's see what we got.
Bud said, hey, Grammy. I love you, Grammy.
Hey, Mia. Hi, baby.
She's cooking some mac and
cooking.
cheese. Some macaroni and cheese and some chicken.
Yes, I am. Hey, guys. Mwah. Grammy loves you. How are you doing at the laundry? So now I'm going to add some onion powder to that. We're going to just go ahead and add a little onion powder. We're going to even add a little basil just for a little extra kick in our fried chicken. And it smells good. Then we're going to add, this is some salt-free vegetable seasoning, but it has a lot of vegetables in it and it looks good. And it's going to look good in that chicken. So we're going to add that. It doesn't have salt though.
Just finished the laundry and just got home.
And you can add as much of any salt-free seasoning because it doesn't have salt. I'm going to use a little bit of Italian seasoning, which is seasoning, this Italian seasoning to my chicken.
And now they're eating personal pizzas.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, after they finished the laundry and just got home.
Oh, good job, guys. Nice. How was the laundry?
Enjoy your pizza.
So I'm going to go ahead. Good. And enjoy your pizza, guys. I'm going to add a little teeny bit of salt. Not much because I already have seasoning in here.
This looks like it's going to be some good fried chicken.
Yep. Now.
Nice and well seasoned.
I'm going to go wash my hands and I'm going to, actually I'll use wash my hands, but I use the fork for this. To mix up the seasoning.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're at home taking notes. How to make you some tasty, delicious fried chicken.
Yes, indeedy now. So now I'm going to take my fork and I'm just going to mix all the seasonings together, just like this. ad living my black girl lifestyle. Could you just yes, please, get all of this,
Get a little
all
bit
of
of
this.
visual.
Get the little visual going on. So now I'm just gonna mix everything together.
While the clothes were washing, they walked to the store.
Oh, you did? And got some pizza?
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna add some fresh parsley to it, so to make the chicken look even better. We're gonna take the top off of that because I want to go a little heavy on the parsley.
Mm.
Then we're gonna mix that up. Now, I live in my black girl lifestyle. Can you just let me see that phone for a second? So, guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna point the camera. You hear that sound, guys? That glorious sound of oil
That poppin'.
popping. You hear that? That's how your ASMR. That's how you should hear chicken grease when it's starting to get hot. If you don't hear this going on and you're not sure if your chicken oil is hot, well, this would be a sign that it's probably starting to get hot at least because your oil is talking to you. So I'm gonna let that oil talk to you guys and let you hear it. Meanwhile, if you could just hold that up, I'm gonna show you a little hack also that I learned.
Bernie said,
What she said?
God Inspired Life Coaching said, do you use egg wash with your fried chicken?
No, I don't use egg wash. I'm not gonna do like a like dip in my fried chicken to make like that kind of chicken. No, I don't use the egg wash. I know some people do add garden spice, but I know I'm just gonna go with my flour, my seasoning. I gave them my little hack. I put my taco seasoning in. If you're just joining this live, guys, add a little taco seasoning and watch how bomb your chicken comes out, your fried chicken. So let me see that again. Also, guys, this is for the folk that are not really sure, and they're not sure if their chicken is indeed the oil, your chicken grease, your whatever oil. If you're not sure if your oil's hot enough, listen to that. You hear it? Here's a hack. Get you a wooden spoon. I learned this from an actual chef. This is factual. Get you any wooden kind of utensil that you have home. And I'm going to zoom in so you can see. You take your said wooden utensil. And again, this is for people who fry chicken and it gets oily because they put the chicken in the oil too quick. And I actually seen that on a video. So I said, you know what? I'm going to fry chicken and let them see how you actually do it without soaking your chicken. You don't want to boil fried chicken. You want to fry it. So what we're going to do is and I digress, but I had to just say that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little fork, which is wood. I learned this. You take the edge of your fork or whatever and you stick it right down inside the oil. I'm going to zoom in. You see? Can you guys see that? You see how the oil, yes. You see how the oil is starting to form around the wooden fork? Yes, guys, that's a sign that my chicken oil is ready to go. Now, you see that? You still see it on there. That's hot oil, guys, okay? Okay? Remember, you heard it here first. So, if you ever had that problem and you were like, is my oil hot enough? Is this chicken boiling and not frying? Well, there's a little hack for you. Take a nice little wooden spoon, stick it down in your hot oil. If you start to see bubbles around it and it starts to gravitate to the actual wood and make bubbles, that means your oil is hot. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get our chicken out. Hold this right quick. You can face that towards the stove. I thought I got it.
Sorry. Facing you guys to the stove.
And tell them right now I got my water boiling. While the water's boiling, I'm gonna go ahead and add my macaroni shell. So that's one part. Open, you guys know how this goes. I like to push. I know everybody got a hack for this. I've seen a couple of hacks for how to open this cheese, but I like to just push it all down and then I just cut the top open and put it down in the pot like that. So this is box 2. Shake it up. Let it all go down to the bottom. Then I usually stand them up so that when I'm ready to just open them with the scissors or whatever, I usually use a knife or whatever, and it opens right up. Get rid of these. Rinse off my chicken. Give your chicken a nice, good rinsing off. I'm going to give my chicken a nice little rinsing off. And I'm going to place them inside here so that I can get ready to give them a nice little flour dip bath. But I'm going to rinse them the rest of this chicken off first. And I'm just giving it a nice rinse in some cold water, rinsing it really good. And after you're done rinsing off the chicken, and if you're not using gloves, and I don't use gloves while cooking. For anybody watching, I don't, it's just not what I don't need to do that unless maybe if I'm cooking for somebody else. And even then, I just wash my hands. And then, especially while handling meat, make sure you wash your hands afterwards. Anytime touching any kind of meat, it's a must. Again, what I learned in my cooking class.
So chicken we're about to make. The prepped flour with parsley.
So I got the chicken right here. I just rinsed it
basil
off.
leaves.
I'm going to dry my hands.
Seasoning.
Actually, I'm going to wash my hands a little bit more.
Look at those basil leaves. Take a nice good looky.
I'm going to turn my macaroni shells down because I don't want them to start getting all plunked together, stuck together. Well, not stuck together, but like cooking together. I want them to spread out and enjoy the water. So I'm going to let them cook. Spin them around with a nice, you hear that? That grease is still popping. That grease is talking to you. Another hack so y'all would know for the people who don't know about frying chicken or who just learn how to fry chicken. A way of once your chicken's frying to know if the chicken's fully done. When you first put chicken in the pan, you'll notice the chicken's going to do a lot of talking. It's going to be talk. It's going to be frying, making so much noise. But as your chicken begins to fry and cook inside, internally, you will notice it will start to talk less. You will notice, you will hear it saying less talking because it's cooked through and through. So there's no more wet chicken inside. It's fully cooked. So you're going to hear less of the talking. Another hack that I thought I'd share with you guys. Just saying. By the way, guys, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this video, my crazy big black family. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go back in here and just give this a nice little spin for our macaroni shells. Then I'm going to take my chicken. And I'm going to take this pot. I'm going to actually put my vegetables in there. So I'm going to rinse this off. And I'm going to push this pot to the back. Give it a low to medium heat. Give it a stir. And I'm going to we're going to be having cut green beans for vegetables. We always try to throw some vegetables in there. Now, sometimes you might not have no vegetables. It is what it is. Maybe you just don't have none. Canned vegetables, frozen, whatever. But I try to make sure I have some kind of vegetables. So tonight's going to be cut green beans, frozen. Got them from Walmart. You know, you get a bag for, I think it's like $2 something. And it helps, the kids with, getting used to vegetables. It helps your family get used to having vegetables, and putting it in your daily meal is not a bad thing. It also helps with health. So I'm going to add a little bit of salt. A little bit of onion powder. I'm going to get out my butter. a little butter on top of there. You know, they say butter makes everything taste better. So I'm going to put the butter there. And then we're going to just add a little bit of water to this. Now, we want this to be more so vegetables. You don't want them to all like to boil either. Because once you boil all when you boil vegetables, you boil everything out. So you want to just steam them for a little while. Even let your vegetables still remain a little bit crunchy because that's still it's fortified with all the minerals and vitamins that you need. Once you boil everything out, or boil vegetables rather than steam them, then you're losing all your goodness. Message. These are factual things too, by the way. So I'm gonna add a little bit of water, like I said, in the steamer. And you don't want to. These are frozen vegetables, so they have to cook a little bit longer just to get that frozen out. But once that gets to going, I'm not gonna let them cook per se. I'm gonna just let them steam for a little bit long, because you don't want vegetables are supposed to be like green vegetables. They're supposed to be green, not dark green or whatever. They're supposed to be vibrant colors. That's the point of not cooking and boiling. Steaming them is how you get them that way, and you don't do it for a long time. So now, I'm going to check back on the macaroni. That's doing good. Now I'm going to take my chicken. I got a piece of chicken. My hands are clean. I'm going to just dip it. And I take my flour. Let's get a nice close, because a lot of people just don't know this. So we're going to get close for the folk that may not know. And we're going to just bathe your chicken in the flour. Now, when you're frying chicken, it's best to do a couple at a time. I also learned in a cooking channel too, guys, for you to know. When you're making like fried chicken or something, you're supposed to have a dry hand and a wet hand. The wet hand could be this one. And you say wet because this hand is the one that you're going to put the chicken in or whatever. This hand is the one that you're going to use for the flour. So this is my wet hand. I don't want this hand to get flour on it. So that's why it's called dry hand, wet hand. This one is exclusively only for the flour. You want to keep one hand not getting with flour on it. Again, I learned these hacks all in the actual cooking class, guys. I wouldn't tell you nothing wrong. So you can actually look that up. Again, this is my dry hand, my flour hand, and this is my wet hand. Is only for me to get my meat out. It's not for me to go back and forth with the flour. And this is a little messy. Sorry, guys, but maybe I should have used a bigger bowl to try to do more. So I'm gonna put these.
We have some fat pieces of meat. So
yeah, big pieces of meat too. So I'm gonna grab another piece of meat. And you don't have to use both hands. You can literally, I bet you didn't know that, did you? You don't have to use both hands. You can use one hand for your flour, and then this hand is to pull your meat up with. So now, and that chicken already, the aroma, you smell that already?
Mm-hmm.
And that's your basil. That's all your stuff inside. So now what we're going to do, if you can go ahead and zoom over to the pan. We're going to take our chicken. Another thing that a lot of people do that they don't know a lot, and it happens, I get it, you got to learn. They take chicken, and when they're frying, they throw it in the grease. Kids do it, adults do it. Well, not kids, well, people who are younger that don't really know. You're not supposed to throw chicken or any meat in the grease. You're supposed to take it. You see that? Good video. I like that. I like how you zoom that in. You guys can see from there. And remember when I said I didn't want to fill that up with cooking oil, because one piece of chicken in it's already made my oil rise. So I probably will only be able to put like 2 in there, because I don't want the oil to start to run over. And as you see my oil frying. You see the oil around? I'm actually going to leave my pan like right there with my heat, because I don't want to start to turn it down and then lose that nice heat I got going. So I'm going to go ahead and add another piece of chicken in there. And like I said, you just lay it down. Look at that. See that?
Lay it down. Oh, lay it down.
Then I'm going to move this over. He actually looked like we may be able to fit one more in there. Let's see. And you just lay your chicken down just like that. Look at that, guys. Now, I do gotta let it, yeah, I'm gonna turn it a little bit so I can make it a little even. There you go. And I was in there now.
Sorry, guys. No, you're good.
I was able to fit 3 pieces in there, guys.
Sorry, cameraman's glitching over here.
Thank you. I appreciate
Oh,
that. Woo!
that's what she said about keeping the temperature down at the right amount because
Exactly.
gotta watch the temp. Got the fried chicken going there, the greens, the mac and cheese. Let me come around and give them a closer look.
Yes, please do. Let them see that.
The chicken, the flour. Those beautiful greens she was talking of.
And then we're gonna add a little bit of sugar.
And by the way, please comment down below.
If you want your kids to eat vegetables and you want to keep them, to make them eat, try them, to get them to eat them more, add a little bit of sugar and butter. Guaranteed to have them, they're going to be like, oh, can I have some green beans? Oh, can I have some peas? Add a little bit of sugar and butter. They won't even know. Trust me, it works.
Comment down below, guys. Mom gave you guys so many tips and pointers today. So if any of these tips and pointers helped you out with cooking a nice meal for your family, including how to cook fried chicken, how to incorporate vegetables in your meal, and just in general, any tips and tricks that may have helped in the kitchen, please comment down below.
We appreciate it.
Leave the love in the comments. Share some likes. Tell a friend, get subscribed to the channel, and please comment and subscribe. We love you guys. Thank you so much.
Yes, we do love you guys, and we thank you guys for taking the time to come in on our live and just come and hang out with us, guys. So let them see that. So at Living My Black Girl Lifestyle, what you want to see with some fried chicken is you want to see this. You want to see a bubbling effect. You want to hear the frying. You want to see that.
Bye, pretty. Well, don't even read her dumb comment on the thing. Look at her. Look at her dumb comment.
What'd she say?
She said you remind me of this person.
Oh, God.
Please don't start. Please don't even get me started with your dumb comment, Brittany.
What? Tell her of what? The perfect one that gets that, not the perfect one, but the one that does everything right. Oh yeah, that's me. You forgot.
Oh my gosh.
Tell her she know the vibe.
I cannot.
So what we're gonna do is you're gonna tell her I was going for more of a Rachel Ray effect. Yeah. Real cooking channels. So what we're gonna do is no offense.
Oh my god.
Just saying. We're gonna turn our chicken over. Look how gently I do that, guys. You see that? And look at that beautiful brown, golden brown. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna flip this other one over because that was our second piece we put in there. Look at that. Yes, yes. And then we're going to flip this one over. And right now, you're just going to in frying chicken or any kind of meat, you want to leave enough space so that your meat can have its own little bed of time, like its own little space. So if you notice, all my chicken has its own little space to be moved, to fry, and to just chill. So I'm going to let them just chill right now. Then I'm going to go over to my macaroni shells. Now, I'm going to go ahead and turn my macaroni shells down a little bit. And I'm going to probably just go ahead and turn those. Add a little bit more water to those, actually. I just because I don't want them to be, I want them to be just the right, a little bit more. I don't want them to be like hard. I want them to be pastery and like how they're supposed to. But another hack that for anybody that's been on my channel and knows, if you turn off pasta and rice and pasta is going to cook regardless. So for the people that cook rice and keep the rice cooking until the rice has no more water. Eh, wrong. Look, that's a big no-no. You never have to ever, ever, ever. And I actually learned this from a Spanish friend way back when. You never have to cook rice until all the water runs out. As a matter of fact, that's the wrong thing to do. You want to cook it just until you see the water start. When the water's in there and it's just below, a little bit above your rice, and you could barely see it above the rice, that's when you want to turn it off. Because rice and pasta, factual thing, continues to cook even when it's turned off. Remember that.
If not, it'll be all clumpy and stuck to the
Exactly.
pot.
So if you cook your rice until all the water runs out, you're going to have mushy, clumped together rice that doesn't fluff up and doesn't look right. If you let the water recede by itself and put a top on it, and you let, as soon as the water goes down just below your rice, you turn it off. Pasta too. Like this right here. This pasta is considered, this is done. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to drain some of the water off this because I don't want this to be overcooked. And then I'm going to go over to my greens.
Looky with Mama Cookie.
You see those greens, guys? I've had them on for a few minutes. I've added my seasoning to it. Now I got butter. If you notice, they're still bright and green and vibrant. That's what gives you all your nutrients and your vitamins, is the vibrancy of the color. Colored vegetables, colored fruit is all good for you. It fights diseases and everything else. Color is good for you and in health. So the brighter the colors that you have, the brighter that your goodness is going to be to your body. So I will be turning these off, needless to say, in the next few minutes because I don't want them to get cooked. I just want them steamed. Vegetables are supposed to be steamed, not cooked or boiled. Just another little message. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to pour the water off of here.
That chicken looking like it's pretty.
Beautiful.
Yes, golden and brown.
Beautiful. You know how
Comment down below. Does this remind you of a nice Sunday's meal or something? Back at home with your family,
yes, indeed.
eating lovely. That's what Mom's shooting for.
Absolutely.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Love you guys.
So, guys, we're gonna mosey on over to my macaroni. So, like I told you, and be very careful at home while you use a sharp knife. I take the knife from the top and I cut through both of the pieces like that. Look at that. Both pieces, I'm pretty sure, have been cut. Yeah. This one not so much. And you want to be very careful with the knife. You don't want to harm nobody. Think this one
Or yourself.
or yourself. So this one didn't make the cut, literally. So we're going to go ahead and run it back. And we're just going to put a little slit across the top. Then what I do is I take both packs and then I just squeeze them like that together. Both packs. That's how I do it, guys. And you just squeeze both packs inside. And when you do it like that, you get all your cheese out of it. Because nobody wants to leave any little bit of cheese. We need all that cheese. So that's that. Yep, empty. I'm going to wash my hands.
That's that cheese for that mac and cheese. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Stay tuned for the finished results.
Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and get ready to turn my vegetables off, guys.
Because we don't want to boil them and we don't want to cook them.
Exactly. We do not want to boil them. We just want to steam these. So I'm going to go ahead and turn these off. Trust me when I tell you, you want your vegetables to have a little, if you go out to eat, you will notice the vegetables are bright. You never see dark green broccoli, dark green beans. They're always bright because they don't boil them. They steam them. We're going to go check on our chicken, guys, because it's been hanging out doing its thing for a while. So we'll go to our first piece and we'll flip that back over. And remember what I was telling you. You notice how it's starting to wind down the noise? Let them hear it. You hear the noise is starting to wind down, guys? The noise is starting to wind down because the chicken is cooking through and through. That's my second piece, and this is my last piece that I put in here. And I'm turning them as I put them in so that they could be cooked the right, the just amount of time and be cooked thoroughly.
Look how they came through cooked on that side.
Yeah, show them that. You could put the light on too.
Gorgeous.
Let them get that. You see that, guys?
Oh, look at that.
You see that, guys? You see that?
Gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
And the
gorgeous,
smell
gorgeous.
that's coming from this chicken, guys, look at that. You see that bone popping through there? That's letting you know this one's almost done. When you start to see your bones of your meat protruding through the other side is another sign that it's almost
Look
done.
at that. Hey.
Absolutely.
Look at those greens.
So now we're going to just start doing our cleanup.
And we're going to go ahead and mix that mac and cheese up soon.
Absolutely.
Stay tuned. That's it now.
So I'm going to do something different. I got some buttermilk. I'm going to add a little bit of buttermilk to my macaroni and cheese.
Someone's finna be gassy tonight.
True. We're going to add a little bit of salt.
You know what that cheese will do to you?
Just so you know, you want some good macaroni and cheese, baked or whatever, always add onion flavor. Message, onion flavor makes the bombest macaroni and cheese. So you want to go heavy with onion powder when you make macaroni and cheese because it gives it a different kind of flavor. Another message for my fam out there. I'm just trying to put y'all on, that's all.
Yes.
That's all, guys.
Can't go wrong over here.
Because I know a lot of folk out there that say I can't cook or they think I can't cook. So I figured, let me go live and show these folk that I actually do know how to cook.
And she do this for a living?
Yeah, exactly. I've been doing this all my days, honey. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to add some of the Mexican blend. Ooh. And some might say, oh, that's a lot of cheese. Not really.
It is never enough cheese, y'all.
Not with macaroni and cheese. And I'm just going to give it a nice, like I said, I'm going for the Rachel Ray effect. And Rachel Ray showed us how to fold. And the cooking channel showed us how to fold. So it's not so much of a mix, it's a fold. And I'm giving it a nice little fold. Nice little fold.
Nice.
Fold. Nice little fold. And as you notice, my cheese is starting to go right inside. If you fold it, you get everything together evenly. All your cheeses. Look at that. Look at that. Are we giving that? Are we giving this for dinner? How's that, baby? How she's singing, and she's singing a song of goodness. Yes, my loves. There you go. There you go, baby. And feel free. We're going to go ahead. We're going to add a little bit of that Italian seasoning to there.
Get back on it for you real quick to see that Italian seasoning.
We're going to add a little bit of parsley in there. Whoop. Boop, boop, boop. Because you got to dress it up for the fam.
Give them something to look at.
And then you give it a fold. Fold. Look at that, guys. Look at that, guys. Are you kidding me? Quick and easy meal. You guys see it. Didn't take me that long. I got like 3 more pieces of chicken. And my macaroni is actually done. Look at that. Beautiful.
Look at the cheese. Just cheesing away. The basil just doing its thing. Comment down below.
There you go.
All right. Praise the Lord. And bon appetit.
Yes, indeed. I'm going to go back over to our chicken. Please, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this video. This is my crazy big black family on YouTube. Cooking fried chicken live with the sound of frying. Look at that, guys. See that?
Satisfying for you.
Look at that. See that bone? And now I want you guys to listen. Bring it in a little bit closer. Ad living my black girl. You hear that, guys? Remember what I said. Not that, my family. Lord. Oh Lord, not that sound. I was saying, do you guys hear the sound of the chicken starting to simmer down? It's not making so much noise. When your chicken starts to simmer down and it doesn't make a lot of noise, that's a sign that it's almost time for your chicken to come out. So I'm gonna turn this down a little bit because one thing you don't want to do is you don't want your grease to get too hot and start to, get burned or your chicken. So I turn it down a little bit because my grease is exactly how I want it. It's perfectly hot. Put a top one on.
Bon appetit. 2/3 of the meal complete. Bon
Okay.
appetit. Two
And
thirds
it's not even
complete.
five. Show them what time it is, please. Because we don't cook dinner in this house after 5 or 6 o'clock p.m. We may order food, but we don't cook after 5 or 6. Not up in here. We feel like dinner should be done at 5, no later than 5 o'clock, especially on a weekday. Now, if it's a weekend, it's all good to cook late on a weekend, but not on a weekday when the kiddies got to go to school. 5 o'clock. As a matter of fact, dinner should be ready later than 5. In this house, that's how I do. But everybody stays his own. You do what you do. I do how I do. It just makes things easier if you do it like that.
Period.
So we're going to go ahead, flip it again. Because now I'm going to start to mess with them because I'm ready to make sure they almost time to come out. So I'm going to start, now I'm going to flip them a little bit more frequently. And the bigger piece of meat or chicken that you use, the longer you want to have it stay inside there. And the higher you want to have your oil, a very hot temperature, because either A, your chicken may not be cooked thoroughly, or B, you'll have greasy chicken because it's sat in the oil boiling, getting soaked in grease before it's fried. And we don't want that. We want our chicken, as soon as it touches that grease, we want to see it fried.
Comment down below if you guys enjoyed this video. Share the love, share the love.
Please let me know. Comment down below.
What you think of that cheesy mac and cheese and that beautiful greens and that yummy, delicious looking chicken?
Yes. What do you think about it? How do you guys feel about that?
Are you getting hungry? Let us know down below in the comments.
And we're going to put a top on it just to conceal the...
Are you hungry? I know I am. Got the top on it. And greens are done.
Yes, indeed.
Good to
And my
go.
chicken is starting to, like I said, if you notice, you'll see it starting to not do a lot of that talking and frying loud because it's the grease is cutting all through the chicken and it's cooking the chicken thoroughly. So that's why you're not hearing it make so much noise. And when I turn it, you'll notice that it doesn't make a lot of noise. Exactly, because it's almost done. And the most best way of knowing if your chicken is done, it will start to rise and like float. Fried chicken, when it's thoroughly cooked, will float. It will literally float up in the grease, not down. So that's another sign of letting you know if it's done. It doesn't go down in the grease, it floats up. Messy.
We're coming through with a lot of messages today for you
I'm
guys.
just trying to help the folks.
I know that's right.
I'm just trying to tell the folk because, a lot of times folk may, maybe get it twisted. You might have been cooking and it might not be to with their preferences. So then they think, oh, you don't know what you're doing. But so then you got to show the folk, yeah, darling, I know how to do this.
And you do it for a living.
Yeah, I don't just do this, because YouTube I have a camera. No, I've been doing this a long time. And I figured, you know what, I had to cook dinner today. I've been very busy. We got a lot of stuff going on in our family right now, guys. Please watch the video. I actually mentioned that I like exchanges so much right now. So
hey, Banana Man.
Yeah.
We got some food popping off.
Hey, how you doing, Banana Man? Happy Wednesday, boy.
Got dinner popping off with the chicken, the greens, and can you lift that for me? and the mac and cheese. Comment down below.
All day long, baby. All day long.
What's up? Shout out to the viewers. Hey, hey, hey.
Yes, indeedy.
What y'all eating for dinner tonight? Let us know below.
Yeah, you gotta take that out.
Hey, y'all. Let us see if I can set you guys up.
Well, you should probably be able to take off now. It's charging. It should be charging now.
I think it said it was at 20%.
Yeah, that's fine.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, guys, I hope that you guys really, really, really enjoyed this video. I hope that this video was a little informative. You know, a little
Thanks,
teaching
Banana
video.
Man. He said that looks good.
Thank you, darling. And I hope that you know that it was, you know, very helpful to you. Can you give me a white towel so I can let the grease drain? And what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually gonna put I have me a little pan. I'm gonna put my fried chicken in because I'm about to take it out. I'm thinking this piece right here. My first piece is definitely done. But I'm going to just give it a few more minutes because the one thing I don't like is to take chicken out and it's not done. I don't like that. So we want to make sure, and I hear a lot of grease talking. So it's not quite done yet. I'm telling you, that is a dead giveaway. You will not hear your chicken making a lot of sound if it's fully cooked. It will not barely make any sounds at all once it's done. You will notice that. But when you hear all that loud, it's still frying loud, that means that it's not cooked all the way thoroughly. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So guys, what I'm gonna do is I have me a clean white towel, and I'm gonna use that as a drain to drain my fried chicken in. Because you don't want your chicken to be oily. Even though, you know, I didn't let it soak in the oil, but you always want to have paper towels or something when you drain the chicken. So, let's see. Starting to wind down. And right now, I'm just going to literally just keep flipping it so that I can get ready to take it out. And some people might be like, oh, well, I think that chicken's done. No, darling. You see how big these pieces are? I take this chicken out too soon, you see? It's still making a lot of noise, so it's not quite done yet. This one, I believe, is done because I see the bone protruding through there. And I see grease. You can always see grease coming in on the other side, too, if it's done. I'm looking for the bubbles or grease on the other side. I'm trying to separate the one I believe is ready from the other one so I can hear it. And it's starting to roll back and forth and float. So that's kind of a dead giveaway that this one is definitely should be ready to come out. And the bone is poking all the way through. So what I'm gonna do is I put my fork right in the middle of the chicken. If you put the fork in the middle and it's not done, you're gonna get a little bit of blood on the inside. My fork is inside and there's no blood coming out. I got only grease coming. I push the fork all the way through. Let me show you guys. Fork all the way through. Fully done. All the way through. No blood, no nothing. That is a fully cooked chicken. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in my little, right there, let it soak on the grease. And then I'm going to go to this one. This one, same thing. I hear it starting to float and it's not doing a lot of talking. This one's almost done. And then I want to look, you want to look for the bones that's in the chicken. If they're protruding on the other side, that means that, again, another dead giveaway. This one's not, no sound. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take my fork, I stick it all the way through. And the reason why I do that is because, one, to drain it, and two, to see if I see any kind of blood in the inside, which would be an inclination that my chicken is not ready yet. So this one is again done. And look at that. Through and through, guys. Look at that. You see that? Fork all the way through. Nothing. See that? Fully cooked chicken, family. Now what I'm going to do is, since I took those out, I'm going to add another one in here. And I'm going to let that one still cook because that one's not done yet and I'm not going to take it out yet. It's almost done, but it's not fully done. Wait a minute now. I don't know, guys. I might be done because it ain't got too much to say right now. So then what we're going to do is we're going to get our last couple of pieces of chicken and we're going to just use our flour hand. And if you guys notice, I still have a clean hand. This one has nothing on it. Because you use one hand to pick it up with and one to dip your flour with. You don't have to use both hands for the flour. So you want to give your chicken a nice little bath in the flour. And you want to lay your chicken down in the grease. Please, people, please do not throw chicken or any meat that you're frying with hot oil in the oil. Please do not do it. Again, don't do that. Exactly. What not to do.
Yeah. I was gonna say too. I'm watching your thing on the other end.
Good.
Do you wanna show the fried chicken finished?
Yes, I do.
Flip the camera, yep, and choose your light again.
Okay.
So they can see it nice and crispy, nice and shiny.
So guys, I'm gonna show you. This is the chicken, and I'm gonna show you with the camera. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Yep.
Look at that. Look at that. You see that? We're gonna flip it over. Look at that.
Yep.
Look at that.
That's that fried chicken for you.
There you go, family.
And you can eat that at home with ranch.
You can eat it with ranch,
whatever
hot sauce. You know,
you name it.
whatever you guys like to eat your fried chicken with. And this chicken, I'm telling you, plus the replay, if you happen to just now join this live, I added some taco seasoning. You want to make some bomb fried chicken? Wow them with a little bit of taco seasoning in your flour. I bet you y'all didn't know about that one. I've been doing that for a minute, actually, using taco seasoning. So now I'm about to take out my my last piece. And again, I stick my fork all the way thoroughly through the chicken. I see the bone protruding on this chicken. So that's a dead giveaway that this is done. You want to drain your chicken. Oh, sorry, guys. I got you facing the wrong way. What's the point of cooking if I'm not letting you guys see what I'm cooking, right? So let's give you a little bit bigger. So you want to drain your chicken just like that. Just like that. Now you don't need, there's no more grease even coming out of here. Then you get your, whatever you're going to plate it in, and you drop it. And look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that, guys. And I'm going to take my last piece of chicken that I have. And what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to turn my oil back up, because what we don't want to do, like I said, is we don't want our oil to start to boil our chicken. You know, we don't want our chicken boil. We want our chicken to be fried. If you don't have your oil at a said temperature, which is a temperature to make the chicken fried and make the chicken make oil hot sounds, which are frying sounds, then that's probably a sign that your oil's not hot enough. And don't throw your chicken in the hot oil. You want to place it neatly down inside. I'm going to turn my oil up, like I said, a little bit more because I wanted to keep that heat. And And that is that, guys. That concludes today's video, guys. My Crazy Big Black Family on YouTube, or Cooking with the Costings. We got a playlist. Check it out. Um, I hope you guys like this video. I hope that this got video. Look, I still got one empty hand, one clean one flour hand. You didn't see why? If you have that, go watch the video. It's a little hack. You don't always have to mess up both hands when you're frying chicken or frying anything. You can always have one hand for picking up something, one hand for you using your flour. But I hope that all the little hacks and little tips that I gave you guys were very informative, very helpful. And I hope that can help you when you make your next batch of fried chicken, guys. Happy Wednesday to everybody from My Crazy Big Black Family, to all of you guys out there. Thanks for watching this video. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Love you.
Bye, y'all.